5 common mistakes that happen during product development process. Number 1, not having enough room in your sampling budget and expecting your sample to look exactly like the tech pack. The first sample most often is going to look really bad, and that's perfectly fine. You go on a journey from your first sample until mostly 3 revisions, and then to production. It's good to allow extra room in your budget. You need to allow a couple of thousand so that if you need to test with different factories, if you need to go into one factory, then you change direction, then you have enough budget before you go into production. Number 2, jumping into production way too quickly, not having worked out the sample, not having tested everything, not done enough wear testing between different samples. That's really bad idea, and that can cause problems down the line. Number 3, not quality controlling production. So when your production order has been finished, it's very important to allocate the budget, and there's different systems in different countries. Sometimes it's percentage of the order, sometimes it's a certain fee per day, where QC company comes in and inspects ideally completely your production from every single piece, especially if you're working with a factory first time. It's very important because it's very hard afterwards to ship the stock and then to return the stock back to the factory. In some cases, you just end up with a stock you can't sell. It doesn't matter if the factory has a lot of credentials or they work with well-known brands, you're completely not immune from it. Especially if the factory knows that you're not going to do full inspection, they can, knowing that you're doing this brand first time, take full advantage of that situation. Number 4, really listening to advice that is given by the design consultant as well as the factory when their ideas are very creative. And if certain constructions are advised against, and you can see that there's both sides are telling you this, it's a good idea to listen to that, because some of our decisions can be very emotionally driven. It feels exciting, it feels extremely nice to do this in this moment. It doesn't mean this is what your customer will want. It doesn't mean this is what is gonna give you enough profit. It's about double checking. Is this going to really work? Number 5 that happens throughout the whole process is double checking every single decision. Is it like going back on decisions, like double checking things and pausing on things and zooming in into every detail? It's very good to work with the designer who is with you on the whole journey, so you don't take it too seriously. I'm talking from personal experience. Whenever I develop, and currently I'm developing my own things, I am zooming in into every single thing, and it's not necessary. Like, the customer is not going to do that, and it doesn't justify the price. But we all do, because we worry that if we don't, it's not going to sell and it's not going to work. But take the step back and try to strip it down to simpler things. Simpler product, less risk, generally is likely to be better. So less is always more.